Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Caitlin from Florals.com, and I know it's been a while since I've posted a video, but I am back. I don't think I'll be able to post 3 videos a week. I'm in the middle of a sort of transition period of moving and all this other stuff, so bear with me while I'm posting 1 video a week. I'm hoping to stick with Saturdays, but depending on my schedule, if I can make more videos, you guys will see more. I also have some awesome design team projects coming up for you in the next month, so stay tuned for those. But I appreciate you guys for having patience for my new videos. I know some of you have been catching up on my old videos, which has been nice for that little breather there. But today I'm working with my stash kit again that I shared a little while back, and I'll have it linked down below in case you want to watch. And I used a bunch of papers from the 6x6 paper pads to cut out my tags, which I have these metal dies here. So I used some papers from Pretty Little Studio and some from Echo Park. So I have this blue and pink color scheme going on. I do change the layout up quite a bit this time. I knew I wanted these tags and I knew what my title was going to be, and I had all these pieces, I just didn't know how they'd fit together yet. So I'm going to start by mounting some of my photos onto some pattern paper to start. So it's a good place to start if you don't know where to go, and if you already have your color scheme set, you can layer your photos first. So while I'm paper layering these, I'm also going to write down the date so I don't forget, so I can put that on the layout later on. That's one of the things I'm really bad at, is putting the dates on the layouts, and also journaling, but that's a whole different story. But again, I'd like to express my appreciation for you guys being very patient on my video making. And I know the blog posts have fall behind, but I know a lot of my followers are here on YouTube rather than my blog, so eventually all of that will come back to the way it was, and we'll be on top of things. So here's where I switch up the main background paper. I have this beautiful floral paper from American Crafts. I'm not sure which collection it was originally from, because this is the version from Michaels where it's just a very thin sheet of paper, not from the original designer's release. So I'm not sure where this is from, but it's really beautiful and it matches my color scheme with the blues and the peachy pinks. So I'm rolling with that for now at least. And I'm going to start layering these tags up. So if you haven't watched my homemade kit video before, I made this kit as part of a collab series with Grace Islander here on YouTube. And we both worked with our kit for a little while, and although that series is over, I still had a lot left of my kit, so I decided to keep using it, and you guys also like when I use kits, so I decided to stay with that. So I'm just going through and trying to rearrange my tags to where they all fit in a line here, and this is a really weird style layout for me. I guess I didn't really have a plan from the start. I knew I wanted to use the tags, so this is almost like a 6x6 fix video, since I'm using die cuts and a lot of 6x6 papers in a fun way. But definitely didn't have a real plan at the start. I just knew I wanted to use tags, and I had this scrap piece of light blue pattern paper with a diagonal cut through it that I thought I wanted to use. So that's where this originally started. Now I'm trying to figure out how I can not have these awkward spaces underneath my photo and with my tags. So I go through my die cuts that I have pulled out for this kit, and I come across a couple things I can use. I also look at my sticker sheets, and I'm just working through this kit based on color at this point, not based on anything else. I pull out this little sticker. It's a little picketed circle from crepe paper, and I end up making a little cluster up there later on, but that'll be once I finalize where everything's going. Now I'm using some gold embroidery floss to put through some of the tags. Actually, I think I ended up putting through all of the tags. But this is just a shade of gold, I think, from DMC. Or is it DCM? The Popular Embroidery Floss Company. I can't remember off the top of my head. And I also made this layout so long ago that I don't remember much about it, but I'm trying to. And I'm just going to tie those all around. So I'm hoping to be back on YouTube with 1 video a week. I know May will be a little bit busy because of my design team work, so that'll be at least 2 a week, I believe. And that'll be really exciting because there's lots of new releases coming out and fun, exciting things to announce. But until then, we have April here, and I hope to keep up 1 video a week, if not more. I have to make a new setup at where I will be temporarily. I'll be flip-flopping in 2 places for a little while until the final move, which we don't know where we're moving yet, so it's very complicated, but it should be a fun adventure. So now I'm going to layer the 4x6 photo. I did trim it down a little bit, and I just wanted to add a little bit of color around it. So I'm using these scrap pieces of paper. And these photos are from when my boyfriend and I were prepping for career day at school. We all had to get all dressed up and stuff for our potential employer meetups, and it was really fun. I think this was our first, or no, I think this was our second career day. I'm not 100% sure now that I'm thinking about it. I know I wore like the exact same outfit to both career days, so it's hard for me to remember. So I'm looking at putting these tags down here again, and as you can tell, there's just going to be this weird awkward space that I don't know how to fill yet. But luckily I come across this tag that says "Love You Always," and it's about the same color scheme that I'm looking for. Even though it's a little bit of a different height then it would really fill that spot. It does end up working in the end, and that tag I believe is from Chamel, which is really, really fun. I don't have too much of her collections, but the ones that I do I really enjoy. And I found that die cut pack at Tuesday Morning, so that's where I like to get a lot of my materials, although when I do move I won't have a Tuesday Morning near me anymore, which will not be fun, but I do have other craft stores, so that's okay. So here I am trying to fix this awkward space, which I find is the main issue for a lot of scrapbookers, is working with awkward space. Now to help combat some of the awkward space, I realized that it's because the blue piece is too long. So I end up pulling out some washi tape to put down. I believe this one's from Recollections, and it helps cut back that space just a little bit because I don't have to cover that since it's a design piece now. My cluster at the top right is starting to form now. I used a puffy sticker from Pink Fresh Studio in the beautiful peach color. I think it says "You Are Lovely" or something like that. And now I'm pulling in my tags at the bottom here and finally situating all of that. So I used the one that says "Love You Always" from Chamel. Although it's not the same style of tag, I think it still works. And I also like how the blue is peeking out, so you can see that the line continues throughout. And I'm going to loop my final tag with that gold embroidery floss, which was also part of my kit. I really want to get back into more stitching on my layouts, but since I don't have a machine, so a Silhouette or Cameo or whatever those machines are, that can cut out those beautiful cut files, I have to do most of those by hand, which is a real pain. So I usually don't do too much hand stitching, but I really miss doing it, so I think I might bring it back. I'm adding these adorable puffy stickers from Heidi Swap. They're in a metallic blue and pink, and the pink's not a complete match to the layout color scheme, but it definitely doesn't throw it off the rails, so that's why I included it. And I'd really like to finish up some of these supplies during this kit. So now I'm not sure where I want to go with this. I know other things I want to include, some more stickers like these little beautiful mint stickers with hearts. These are from Pretty Little Studio, which are really fun. But I'm still not sure where I want to put the title, or maybe journaling or other pieces. So I start pulling out things that might go on this layout. I pull out some of these Simple Story Snap Carpe Diem phrase stickers, which I thought are always fun to add. I put these in a couple spots later on, I think, as well. But those help keep the eye moving across the page. So now I have a little cluster to the left of my photo with 2 stickers, one underneath my smaller photo there and one at the top. I also pull out this thicker sheet, which is from Dear Lizzie, maybe? Paige Evans. It's from Paige Evans. And I pull out some of these yellow items. So there's like a little journal, a flower, and then one that says "You're the Best." And I really like pulling in that yellow color since it is in the background paper. It's more of a marigold yellow than a bright yellow, but just so you guys know, that's why I picked those out. And now you have a really strong visual triangle because of that pop of yellow. So here's where I decide I should probably put a title on here, and I end up calling it Career Fair. I don't remember if I believe this is the font that I use. This is part of my kit as well, and this is a adorable font from American Crafts. I'm not sure which collection it's from, but I had enough letters to use it, and I bought this one from Tuesday morning, I believe, as well. So now that we have a title, we are almost done. Just a couple more things. I'm taking some Insta stories to post, so you'll be able to see those anymore, but I like to post Insta stories, and you can kind of see how I'm doing it with the text and grabbing the colors. And definitely follow me on Instagram if you would like. I'm going to try to update that again as well. I haven't been updating Instagram or my Facebook page during this period of time that I haven't been posting, but I will be soon, so you guys can look forward to that and following me on those. But I'd also like to thank you guys for continuing subscribing to me. I've reached over 7,000 subscribers, which I cannot believe. You guys are so supportive, and I really appreciate it. And I can't wait to be back and making videos, hopefully 3 a week before we know it, back again to 3 a week. But we'll see soon, hopefully. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. If there's something you guys would like me to make during these next couple slow weeks specifically, like if you need double page layout stat, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. But during this transition period, it'll be a little tough to respond to comments and all of that, but I will respond eventually. But thank you guys again so much for your support. I hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!